this is Dennis Nessler, Editor-in-Chief of Lodging Magazine. I'm here with Larry Cuculic, President and CEO of Best Western. Welcome, Larry. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Thanks for this opportunity.
Great. Tell us a little bit about what 2022 was like for you guys and what your expectations are for the 23 ahead.
So Best Western had a tremendous 2022, really our best year ever in terms of ADR, occupancy, revenue through bestwestern.com. Our loyalty program just had a great year. And we're actually in the second month of our new fiscal year, and we're seeing performance continue such that we're anticipating a tremendous 2023.
That's great. Any particular trends or things within the industry that you're watching that you're keeping an eye on that maybe concern you or excite you or what have you?
Yeah. So, we watch forward bookings and what that pattern looks like. We look at length of stay. And both of those really are staying somewhat consistent with 2022, which is one of the reasons I continue to have a rosy outlook for 2023. We're very strong in leisure, and December, January have continued that. Our sales team is performing tremendously well, and so our outlook for 2023 remains very strong. We're going to get through these shoulder months, hit spring and have a great spring, and then summer is really our wheelhouse where the leisure is very strong for Best Western and in our industry in general. So we're looking for a very strong 2023 based on what we're seeing right now.
It's been roughly 3 years since COVID kind of shut everything down. What have you learned? What changes have you made to the business? Or how has it changed your perspective on things?
Yeah, so our guests have heightened expectations with regard to health and safety. That continues post-pandemic. I mean, we saw it through the pandemic, but those expectations haven't lessened to a great extent. So we tell our hoteliers, you have to focus on cleanliness. You have to focus on meeting that guest expectation. That's not going to go away. We also look at the pressures of recession. We're not seeing it. We're not projecting it. I'm a glass 7/8 full kind of guy. So, I have a very, very positive outlook for 2023. But you still have to meet those guest expectations, especially with regard to operations at the hotel.
You mentioned Best Western. You're very bullish for the year ahead. How, from an industry perspective, what are your thoughts? Because we have a lot of headwinds macroeconomically and otherwise.
Well, I can't disagree with the prognosticators. They look at data, but again, you have to look at it in terms of the segments that you operate in. So when they'll give a projection, they're looking at economy through luxury when they're giving their expectations for the year. And quite honestly, we look at Best Western, where we are, what markets we compete in, and that's why I think we can be, I'll call it positive with regard to 2023. I understand what the market and I'll call it experts are saying, and you have to take that into account when you're determining how you're going to budget for the future and budget for this year and beyond and what your strategies are 5 years out. But again, we're bullish on the year ahead of us, and I'm not going to change.
Great. Thanks for your time, Larry. Enjoy the conference.
Well, thank you.